Hello everyone and welcome back to Eat Sleep Brief. Today we're going to be doing an open box on MP-10 by Ecotech Marine. Just got this in right now. I haven't even opened it. You can see here the seal is still on there. So you guys are going to be able to come alongside me and see it kind of as I see it and experience it as I experience it, and hopefully it should be fun. And let me get a knife and open this box up. So here's my knife. Anytime we're dealing with any sharp objects, obviously be very careful with them because they can be very dangerous. So we're going to be briefly here talking about the box. So this is the wireless mode. So it does work with the ReefLink, or you can buy the wireless capable one. And all that means is later you'd have to buy a module to make it wireless, which means you won't be able to hook it up to ReefLink out of the box. And the model I have here is the MP-10. I believe they make four different models: MP-10, MP-40, MP-60, maybe 3 models. They even make 3 or 4, but I personally got the MP-10. Here you can see a few specs on the box itself. Here are the optional modes it does, and obviously if you have the EcoSmart Live, you can have a lot more custom control than just this stuff. So for you guys that aren't aware of the MP series of Ecotech pumps, they're, I think, the world's first only pump that the motor sits on the outside and the propeller's on the inside, and it's separated by obviously the glass or acrylic. What that does, it enables to have a smaller footprint inside the tank, because inside the tank is only this part instead of having the whole setup in the tank. As well as reduces heat inside of the tank. So by having the motor on the outside, the heat is always kept on the outside. You don't need to worry about heating up your water. It's not really an issue, especially here in California where I am. I don't think that'd be an issue, but I think where people live in hotter climates, I think that could be an issue, especially when you're running multiple pumps, because obviously it does produce heat. Now, there may be a few of you watching this video and you're probably asking yourself, well, wait, don't you own a gyre? And yes, I do own a gyre, and I have owned the gyre ever since I started up the tank. So it's been running there for 6-7 months. And it's great. The gyre, obviously, as the name imposes, it creates gyre flow. So it's very laminar flow all across the top. My only issue that I've had, I may be completely wrong, but I'm going to give these a try, is the gyre always creates flow in the same exact direction. So it's always going like this. So even if you have it in pulsating mode, it kind of does this, but as you can see, it's always going the same direction. And I've tried various settings, and I noticed my euphyllias, my euphyllias that I have on this side, they're kind of always waving up. My euphyllias that I have in this section, they're kind of always waving to the left. Anything I have here towards the top is always waving towards the left here, and obviously on the bottom to the right, so I think I set that the wrong way. But the way I could get around that is having one gyre on obviously I have one on the top right, one on the top left, so have this one run for a few seconds like this, then have this one run for a few seconds like this. But having 2 gyres on a small tank like that, I think would be really, really overkill. So which is why I didn't do that. What I'm going to end up trying out is 2 MP-10s, because I did try, I don't know if you guys saw the video I did in the past of an MP-10 versus gyre. Obviously, it's not even close to compare them. They're 2 completely different pumps. They make 2 completely different styles of flow. But I believe the 2 MP-10s would be better than 1 gyre on my tank. So that's the route I'm going to try. You guys are going to be able to follow me and see if really that's the way to go. So enough with me talking. Let's open up this beautiful box. So we're going to slice it. So here we go. This is what you get. So you're first greeted by your manual. You can see here, I'm sure this has with a bunch of like registration stuff and your setup guide and all that. I've already set one of these up in the past, so I'm probably not going to be reading too much of the manual. You get a registration card, you get your Velcro, you get a few of these mounts for the glass. And you do want to use this, guys, because the first time I installed, not this one, but another one, this whole thing like fell off the glass, because I've noticed since it's held on magnetically, if it's not on the right angle, it'll kind of like vibrate itself off. And trust me, I've had that happen. So that's that. So you have your power supply here, and you got your main power cord here, and then these two are always connected. You have your controller and your motor, or your dry side. These are always connected. There's really no way to disconnect it other than if you go inside. I'm sure you could disconnect it with a cable, but these are always connected. And then you have here what they call the wet side. So this is the actual propeller. Let me take this foam guard off. This is the actual propeller. You can see here that that spins, and obviously it's separated by the glass in the middle. And don't, whatever you do guys, don't slam these together. I'm gonna put my fingers kind of here in the way, but you can see there. It's held on magnetically. And then this foam here, I notice a lot of people don't even use it, but it's meant to, you know, save any either tiny fish you may have, any snails or anything that wants to get into there. It kind of stops it. I feel that leaving this off gets the detritus and any nutrients in the tank, because if you have this on, it's going to grab the nutrients here and not throw it back. But I really like my corals to grab all those nutrients, so I'm probably not going to run this, but you guys get to see it here. I probably won't do a video installing it because it's very straightforward. It's a matter of plugging in cables and then kind of going on from there. I probably will have a future video showing you guys how to operate it with the EcoSmart Live app, as that's something that kind of would interest me, I think, as a viewer. But you know, I don't think you guys need to see me plugging in a few cables and powering it up. Because like I said, I'm not going to use any of these buttons on the programming here, because I am going to be using my EcoSmart Live. So I really don't care for any of the little buttons here. Now, if you guys do want to see a video showing you guys how to operate the buttons and the knob and the colors and everything, I'll be more than happy, but just be sure to leave it down in the comment box below, and it's something I could do very easily for you guys in the future. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this little open box I did. I'm really excited to install this on my tank. For probably a week, I'm gonna use this and the gyro together, kind of see how they work. But ultimately, I want to get two of these before I get rid of my gyro, to see if that's the route I want to take. After talking to a few people and you know, everything, especially people that have my tank, I've seen two of these tend to be better than just one gyro or one MP-10. Especially in the tank I have, which is a 45 gallon the 45 gallon JBJ. Sorry, I was thinking about the little tank I have here, the QB. But as always, guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe. If you are subscribed, be sure to hit the bell notification. That'll get you immediate notifications as soon as I put up a video. So you're the first one to see it, first one to watch it, first one to comment. And if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, be sure to check me out. I'll have a link in the comment box below. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Happy reefing.